welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thanks for subscribing. I've been having a lot of fun with this. For the last 3 or 4 months, I have had to keep this big secret. Okay, I couldn't talk about it. I couldn't talk to my kids at all. A couple of them I did mention. But the secrecy behind this show I was doing was unbelievable. It was, and you probably know this because the show was last week, The Masked Singer. Now, first of all, they say, Caitlyn, why did you do The Masked Singer? Excellent question. They asked months ago to do the show, and maybe even as long as a year ago. But I was really busy, and it's a big time commitment. So I said no, and then I said no again, and this. And then now, you know, we've all been struggling through this pandemic, and it's just, it was so tough on everybody. But my schedule was wide open, and I said, why not? Take a chance. Let's do this thing. So little did I know what I was getting into. It was very tough to do. I am not a singer, dancer, you know, that type of stuff. I kind of made my name by, you know, running fast, jumping over things, throwing things far, but not singing. And we figured that out when we're watching this. But anyway, what I'd like to do today, it's on YouTube, and let's go through it, and I'll tell you a little bit about what was going through my mind at the time. So let's get started.
Lean in.
This is my opening.
Okay, here's the tea. When people see me, they always see a winner, baby. But while I've graced the cover of many magazines, I've actually hidden behind a mat.
Okay, let's first talk about the production value of this show. Because when I was doing this, I didn't see all this stuff around. I was in front of green screens. I really didn't know what was going on. I'm just doing my thing. But the production value on this show, the special effects and everything, is absolutely amazing. 2, my outfit, okay? What I'm wearing. That was a 3-month period of coming up first with the character, Phoenix, and then designing the costume. The costume people on this show are absolutely amazing. And the seamstress that actually put it together, amazing. I had like 4 fittings, and every time I went there, it was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I wanted a character that was not really that real feminine or real masculine. I wanted a character that was kind of in the middle, because I thought it would be hard, because my voice really doesn't match who I am. So, and I get that, and I get criticism all the time, but honestly, I just don't care. So the costume was finally done. It was actually quite comfortable inside it. It was heavy, certainly. The wings were big. And for a better word, the helmet that goes on was kind of claustrophobic. And you couldn't see very well. And it was kind of hard to sing in there, you know, to try to get the mic, because you actually do sing live, to try to get the mic in a place where it actually works. But honestly, I've seen some of the other costumes. Hats off to the costume department, and I had the best costume of anybody on there. I just couldn't sing. But anyway, that's another deal. Let's move on.
For most of my life. Even from those that I love the most, like my superhero dad. He taught me how to shoot for the stars. So I did. And eventually, millions saw me as a superhero. But the more I focused on pleasing others, the farther I got from who I really was. My dad was proud of what I did, but I often wonder if he'd be proud of who I am. I'll never know.
Oh, they're little phoenixes!
I missed many chances to tell him my truth, and it's my biggest regret. But it taught me there's no time to waste. So tonight I'm stepping back into the winner's circle because this old bird still knows how to turn heads.
That was a great opening. They really did a good job. Yeah, very, very good job. Unfortunately, now I have to sing. the production value with all of this. It's just unbelievable.
Wake up in the morning feeling like he did.
It does sound like me.
You're gonna hit the city. Before I leave, I brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack. 'Cause when I leave for the night, I ain't coming back.
I'm talking pedicures on my toes, trying on all my clothes, boys blowing up my phone.
Top dropping, playing my favorite CD.
Boy, am I off key.
Parties, gonna get a little bit tipsy. Don't stop, make it pop. DJ, blow my speakers up. Tonight, I'ma fight till I see the sunlight.
How embarrassing.
On the clock, but the party don't stop. Oh, 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 oh. You build me up, you break me down.
My one move, I had to do a circle because that costume was so difficult.
Hands up, put your hands up.
Thank God it's going to be over with in just...
And the party don't stop till I walk in. Don't stop, make it pop. DJ, blow my speakers up.
Tonight, I'ma fight till I see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. Oh, 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 oh. Thank God that's over with. Okay, things about the song. I had 3 songs that I had down because I didn't think I was getting much farther than that. I had Kesha's TikTok, which you just saw. The next one was going to be The Temptations. I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. So that was going to be my next one, which I thought was actually better. TikTok was so difficult to do, so much timing trying to get it down. I was nervous. I just blew it. But actually, you know what? Nobody knows. But I worked with my son, Brandon, who actually is on the YouTube, network, Brandon Jenner, and he is so talented. Great singer. He's the only one in the family that can really sing. He writes his own music. He plays all the instruments. He produces. He does everything. Does YouTube channels. Check him out. But when I decided to do this, first phone call was to Brandon. I said, Brandon, I gotta sing and you gotta help me. So I would go down there over about a month period, a couple times a week to his studio. And he recorded a track to help me with the timing on TikTok. So in my ear, they piped this music in, and I had my son Brandon in my ear going, okay, TikTok, 3, 2, 1, boom. And then all the little beats in the middle to try to keep the timing down. Brandon would be counting me down to the next one in my ear. So you didn't see all of that, but that was, for me, that was it. But put it this way, I'm just glad the performance side of this was over with. But what an outfit.
Oh my gosh. I love it. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. Phoenix is a good time. You know what it was?
Can't
It was
sing, but a good time.
game-changing. It was game-changing, all right. I can tell you that Phoenix and I had the exact same singing voice. So, I will say spectacular! Spectacular!
Oh my God. These wings take any getting used to. That's what I want to know.
Wings aren't new to me. I fly all the time. In fact, I flew with one of you recently, but we never met.
Okay. I've flown to Phoenix.
So obviously this person is very fashionable and jet-setting. In the Clue packages, I
Yeah.
was definitely getting a lot of LGBTQ plus vibes.
Yes.
And with the height, I was thinking of fashionista Tim Gunn.
Oh, that's really good.
But the more I think about it, I saw M.E. And I know this person, they just recently won an Emmy for Queer Eye. And I was thinking Jonathan Van Ness.
Oh, good guess.
You know who?
Okay, on the clues. They gave them too good of clues. I was hoping they would not even mention LGBT, any of that stuff. I figured they could never figure out who I really was, but they gave them so many clues. Athlete, this, that, all that kind of stuff. I'm standing there thinking, my God, if they don't get it, you know, they're like idiots if they don't figure this out. It's easy. And I know, besides Nicole, I know everybody else on the panel, you know? Oh, God. Anyway.
Won an Emmy and is tall like the Phoenix. Jane Lynch. That's right.
Okay.
But I was also picking up on the race car in the clue package.
Yeah.
And the other
see?
person I'm thinking of
Racing
happens
cars?
to be an Olympic track legend. And this person has some very famous children. I mean, could this be Caitlyn Jenner?
That's a good guess. That's a good guess. You know what? I'm glad you said that, and I literally was...
Are you copying off me?
Eyes on your own paper, Kenneth.
Yeah, okay, but I was thinking Caitlyn Jenner. I do think this is someone who is a hero in the LGBT.
See, Ken, I just did a show with him. It was roasting Alec Baldwin on Comedy Central. And we spent a whole day together. We really had a lot of fun. And I was figuring he's going to figure it out because we just spent a few months earlier, spent a lot of time together. All right, let's move on.
But I do think that is too easy because I think this is someone who's disguising the voice, and all the clues fit with RuPaul with like, here's the T. That's a famous RuPaul phrase.
Okay.
And I think the race cars are for the iconic RuPaul's Drag Race.
Okay,
and
that's
year
not a
after
terrible
year.
guess. I won't make fun of you because it's not bad.
Thank you, because I really want your title. And jokes aside, I'm gonna win.
You're not, but that's okay.
All right, panel. The one thing I can tell you that we all agree upon is that the Phoenix rose to the occasion, baby. You did that.
That was amazing.
All right, go on, Big Bird.
Are you okay, Niecy?
I was definitely not expecting that.
Right? Now, Ken,
Yeah.
Nixon.
Anyway, and Robin Thicke, okay, I remember the day he was born. His dad, Alan Thicke, was a very good friend of mine. And we used to be together a lot back a long time ago. And I remember when he was born, you know, so I've known him pretty much my whole life. I figured he's gonna get it. Nobody. Only Jenny McCarthy. I got to give her credit. She went for it. She was the only one that was right. But at this point, I can't say anything. I just got to sit inside my little helmet and keep my mouth shut. All right, so they had their guesses. Now, what you do is, you know how hard it was to walk in that outfit? The wings were out to here. I couldn't see forward. They would not let me take my helmet off because nobody behind, even behind, you know, the stage was allowed to know who I was. So I had like this private little room. And so, but the wings were so wide, I had to like walk sideways. I can only see this way. So I got people helping me. I'm going sideways back to my room. I go back to my room and I sit and wait. And while some of the other performers went out there, I never saw their performance, never saw anybody else. And then finally they called us back to say, okay, we're gonna see who's leaving. And I was like, oh, I hope it's me. I don't know if I can do this much longer, but anyway, we go back up on stage.
Group B, forced to unmask right now is...
Oh man, this is happening. Here it is.
The Phoenix!
Yes, yes. My first thought was,
Congrats.
oh my God, I don't have to do the next song. And I went, oh God, okay, I'm gonna be okay. I can like go play golf tomorrow.
Sadly, you're going home, but the good news is... I won $1 million. No, you don't.
Sadly, I'm going home. I'm not sad. It was tough.
You win $1 million, but we get to see your famous face. Oh, okay. But first, let's retrieve the panel's first impression guesses from the vault.
Oh no!
Men in Black, bring them out.
This is so
Enormous
It is embarrassing.
production value.
Ooh, hello. Oh, don't smile at me. I'm married. Go on now. Okay, Robin.
Yeah.
You hit us with Laverne Cox.
Hey there.
Like it.
Are you gonna stick with that?
I'm gonna stick with mine because a lot of the clues, there were oranges. Orange is the new black. There was M.E., which could also be an Emmy. So I'm sticking
Wrong.
with Laverne Cox.
Sticking with it. All right. Nicole?
Robin, I've known you your whole
said
life.
Perez Hilton.
I am not going to stick with mine. I saw The Crown in the clues, and this person is known for their parody show on Game of Thrones. This person just won an Emmy. I think it's Jonathan Van Ness.
All right.
Okay.
That's
No.
a good guess.
You switched it up on us, but okay.
I'm thinking, who's going to get this?
Kenneth,
Yes.
you said Caitlyn Jenner.
Ooh, go on, Kim.
You gonna stick with it, or you got something else for me?
Okay, Caitlyn Jenner, RuPaul, which one? Come on, Ken, don't screw this up.
Kenneth, are you praying or sleeping? What's going on over there?
All the clues fit with RuPaul with like, here's the T. That's a famous RuPaul phrase. And I think the race cars are for the iconic RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm really... Okay.
Okay, so are you changing it to RuPaul?
Okay, RuPaul.
RuPaul, final
Another one.
answer. All right. Queen Jenny, you also said Caitlyn Jenner.
I'm getting nervous.
Are you sticking with that?
Glad you asked. You know, I did see a bunch of little phoenixes, and this person has a lot of children, who we all know. She also said that she was hiding behind her mask her whole life. So I think this is Caitlyn Jenner.
All right.
The queen has spoken.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, now I get to take finally this helmet off and reveal myself. It doesn't happen that easily on the show. When you get to this point right here, all you do is like grab your head and you kind of moving around like you're gonna take it off, and then they cut. And you go backstage. I went to hair and makeup, got all that done. I had 20 minutes, so most of it was done. But had somebody like do your hair, brush your hair, because inside this thing, I've got this sock all over my head. My hair is plastered down. You don't look too good when you take off the helmet. So you go back there, at the last minute they put the helmet back on you with your hair kind of just tucked up a little bit. And then you go back out again, and then you start all over again with pulling off the helmet. Yeah, there's the cut right there. Ah, thank God it's over.
TV personality and author, Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah, in the house.
Ben, you've always been an idiot. What are we going to do with you? I don't know.
So why did you decide to do the Masked Singer?
You know what? I like challenges. You know, I race cars, I fly airplanes. It kind of keeps you going. Something new, something different. So for me, it was fun. You can only work on a golf game for so long.
There you go.
Caitlyn, what do you think your kids are going to say?
They've always known Dad's a little crazy. We'll try anything. Life's short. You got to enjoy it.
Yes.
It's true.
Actually, they edited around some of that stuff because I was up there talking for a while, and I remember one of my lines was, the last time I can remember being the first one to sit down in any competition was in grade school during the spelling bee. I thought that was a great reaction to it and all that kind of stuff. I liked that one, but of course they didn't use it.
Out there would be proud.
Well, thank you.
And I just want to say your performance was so much fun. Like, I meant it when I said it was
thank
a
you.
good time.
She's
Thank
trying
you
to be
for
so
having
nice to
I
me.
will be on the golf course tomorrow. Don't feel sorry for me. But no, thank you very much. It was a lot of fun to do.
And it was over. One day of shooting and that was it. I went, oh God. If I would have had to do another show and stayed on the show, I would have had to go, I think like 2 days, 3 days from there. I would have to do the Temptation song. Actually, it would have been nice to stay around because I thought my Temptation song was a little bit better. You know, TikTok was tough to do. And, but anyway, it was a lot of fun to do. now that it's all said and done, am I happy I did it? Absolutely. It was fun. I was so impressed with the production value. The secrecy that they kept was unbelievable. But the production value of the show, the costume designers were absolutely over the top. I mean, the costumes are the star of the show. It was a good experience to go through. So anyway, I am so glad we had an opportunity to kind of share it and watch it together. Thank you for subscribing. I had a lot of fun, and who knows where Phoenix is gonna pop up next time.